What up, yo? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good, my people? What's good, Dreamers Pro fan? What up to y'all, man? Welcome in, man. Make sure y'all tap into this live. Make sure y'all get these likes up, and we gonna get this thing rolling. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Shout out to Sergio out there in Compton, man. Shout out to you. What else we got? Milwaukee in the building. Who is that? Prentice Young was good. Rochester, Dad Juan, welcome in. Shout out to Kobe out there in Florida, Renee out there in Chicago. Shout out to Renee out there in Chicago. What up? Puerto Rico in the building was good. DMV, Dallas in the building. Too he said, Too said, you beat me to it. Dreamers, I'm about to record. We bringing LeBum down this year. Make sure you go record it, man. I'm gonna be checking for your video as soon as it drops. Who else we got? ATL in the building. What up, Austin, Texas? Kel's out there in Detroit. Doris out there in Milwaukee. Who else we got? Lena out there. Lena Kidd out there in Greensboro, North Carolina, I think. Ohio in the building. South Florida. Let's give it like another minute or so. Let me do my shout outs. Shout out to VA, Ghost Cryptic out there in Ohio. Who else we got? Melbourne, Australia, Cavs. What up? Puerto Rico, Evan. I hope I got that right. Patrick out there in Rochester, New York was good. Sergio out there in Portland was good. Atlanta in the building. Welcome in. Who else we got? Shout out to YO. Shout out to YO, man. Anthony out there in Yonkers. Shout out to YO, man. Shout out to YO. Yonkers in the building. Brooklyn in the house. What up? Let's give it like 10 more seconds. Let me do my shout outs. You know, I love doing these shout outs. Marquise out there in Boston. Fort Lauderdale in the building. Port Arthur, Texas. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to the Boogie Down Bronx, Bay Area. Okay. All right. We done did the shout outs. Make sure y'all keep tapping in. Let's get these likes up. Hey, yo, we got a show for y'all today, man. First of all, before we even get into the show, let me give y'all like an update kind of. So next week, Friday, shout out to Long Island. Next week, Friday, we are planning to do our first live show. Live show, not like a live like you're watching right now. I'm talking about like the live Dreamers Pro show where it's the same show except we live with it. So next week, Friday, we're working on doing that. That's on the 31st. We're going to give that a try. A lot of people have been asking for us to go live. So we definitely going to see how that works out. And I think it should be something cool, man. So if you guys want to see kind of like Gil's Arena, and I've been chopping it up with Gil. Gil has been kind of sharing some of the stuff with me. So somebody said, Charles, make sure you read the article. Yo, the funny thing about these damn articles, if you guys see how close to my face this damn light is when I'm doing these shows, sometimes like the words get blurry and all that. So, but don't worry, we're gonna give that a shot. But anyway, let's get into what we came to talk about today. Haven't I been telling y'all that Russell Westbrook was scapegoated by LeBron and his team? Didn't we just do a show this week reacting to the news from who released it? Bomani Jones, where he said that Dave McMenamin had been had a close connection with LeBron going all the way back to Cleveland. And Dave McMenamin was the one that came out and said that Russell Westbrook was a locker room vampire. We got a lot of stuff we're going to break down for y'all today. So we got the post here from Sideline Sources, and we got another post, another story that nobody else is talking about. So we got the first post from Sideline Sources. Let me post that in the comment section there. Let me just make sure I got the right post for y'all. Cool. So let me share it with y'all here. And I'm going to read it for y'all. Some people have been getting on, oh, Charles, why you using a phone and all of this? This is why we're about to change up the way we do these shows. So we heard the people complaining. I heard you guys getting on me. So bear with me while we figure all of this out. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it going for you guys in about a week or so. So y'all just bear with me. But anyway, it says, and I'm going to read from another article. Russell Westbrook reportedly grew tired of LeBron's fake behavior during their time in LA. Now, it continues on. It says, I hate that fake bleep. I just can't do it. Russell Westbrook on LeBron James. I said this. Now, let's read what this post has to say, because I'm going to read something else for y'all. It says, LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Russell Westbrook despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. What did I tell y'all about son? What did I tell y'all? Stephen A. Smith and LeBron are beefing because they're the same dude. They're both some grimy ass, you know what? What did I tell y'all? They sabotaged that man's career. Westbrook got to the Lakers. He was a max player. He averaged 22, 11, and 11 the year before, career high in rebounds and assists, and the Washington Wizards made it in. So, because the thing that people like to say is, oh, you know, Russell Westbrook, he plays losing basketball. Russell Westbrook, he plays, well, his style helped the Wizards get to the playoffs. With him on the Lakers, they couldn't even make it into the play-in. But we're going to continue. Shout out to the 700 people in the live. Make sure y'all get these likes up. So let me read this again. It says, LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie, a move that would have required trading Westbrook despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook, watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, I hate that fake bleep. I just can't do it. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his, they flaming this nigga right here, bro. Like claiming the Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X. What is going on? Of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron James as inauthentic. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told you this. I told y'all. Oh, Dreamers Pro, you a hater. Nah. I was pointing out the sucker bleep. You know, y'all all know. This is why it kills me when we watch all of these NBA guys try to defend LeBron like he's not a sleazebag. He's a sleazebag. I told you. I told you this. I've been said it. Son is mad grimy. He dumb grimy. He got you dudes running around here thinking that he a civil rights activist and all of this other shit. He's not. Who are we kidding? They said the man was walking around with a Malcolm X book and didn't even know a damn line in it. He said The Godfather was his favorite movie and he didn't even know the damn movie. Who don't know this? So this is why it kills me when you have his NBA friends that come out and support him and act like what people are saying is not true. Y'all were wondering where those locker room vampire comments came from? It came from Dave McMenamin, who is close to LeBron. Russell Westbrook is a real N. And don't you for 1 second believe that Russ, I'm not saying he saw our videos. I'm not saying that. I would never deride my own self. I'm not saying that. No. But don't you for 1 second believe that Russell Westbrook didn't hear what was being said. Like, yo, son, they playing you. They playing you. Somebody said, why didn't the Suns and the Clippers re-sign Russ? When Russell Westbrook went to the Clippers, he played for 2 years. He decided to move on. The Nuggets, they didn't want to not re-sign him. Dumb. He decided to turn down their offer because they wanted to reduce his role. Dumb. Go take your $5 and go buy yourself a clue with it. Go get yourself a clue with the $5 you just spent. Now I got another article for y'all. Let me share that in the comment section. This is from CBS Sports. I want y'all to get a load of this one. Let me read it for y'all. This is from CBS Sports. It says, Will Smith appearance at Lakers practice fueled Russell Westbrook's frustration with LeBron. What did I tell y'all? Let's continue on. The Lakers trading for Russell Westbrook in the summer of 2021 served as a multi-year setback to the franchise's hopes of winning a second championship. Westbrook arrived with the Lakers hoping to form a big three with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and apparently was the choice of James. Was the choice of James to fill the point guard spot in Los Angeles. However, it didn't take long for things to be clear that the on-court marriage was going to fail, and the relationship between James and Russell Westbrook deteriorated quickly. After a disastrous 2021-22 season, the Lakers were determined to try and run it back in 2022-23. But Russell Westbrook and James were at odds, and a new anecdote from Yaron Witzman's upcoming book, A Hollywood Ending, The Dream and Drama of the LeBron Lakers, published in The Ringers, details how bad things got. Listen to this. According to Weitzman, the two were barely on speaking terms coming into the 2022-2023 seasons after the rumors James wanted the Lakers to trade Russ for Kyrie. And Westbrook's frustrations with how James went about his business in LA came to a head in the strangest of times. A Will Smith speaking appearance at Lakers practice. Here it is, guys. It says, for the full story, read it, but effectively, Westbrook took serious issues with what he felt James was acting fake once Will Smith arrived. That's because prior to Smith coming to speak to the team, James and Anthony Davis left. This is before Will Smith came. AD and LeBron left, and Russell Westbrook asked if the rest of the team could leave too. He was informed by Patrick Beverley that wasn't the case and that LeBron and AD got preferential treatment. That led to an argument, and eventually Darvin Ham brought James and Davis back in. Then Smith was brought to speak. When they all returned, Smith was greeted with smiles and daps. Smith talked to the players about his new movie, Emancipation. He talked about overcoming adversity. He cracked jokes at the team's expense, then opened the floor to questions. LeBron was first. He had a question, he said. Smith answered. Then LeBron had another question, and another after that, and another after that, and another after that. On and on he went, stretching what was supposed to be a 30-minute session to nearly an hour. The same guy who was trying to leave is now quoting back movie lines and going through the guy's whole life story, one attendee recalled thinking. Seated in third row, picking a bowl of fruit, Westbrook watched in disbelief, shaking his head and rolling his eyes every time LeBron spoke. I hate that fake shit, Russell Westbrook said to a teammate afterwards as the Lakers gathered for a team photo. I just can't do it. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Anybody looking at Russell Westbrook from afar can tell you he a real N. I'm not going to say it, but he a real N. Anybody looking at LeBron from afar can easily tell you son is fake. It's clear to see. It's clear to see. He said, who cares? You do, you because you watching. You care because you watching. Ma'am, 7. Sweet James is a manufactured illusion. No more, no less. By the way, I can see that shirt from the Appreciate that, man. I got this shirt this summer out there in London, man. They got some colors over there that I ain't seen. So I said, okay, let me rock this. Appreciate the super chat. Anybody can see this. He's fake. And Russell Westbrook is one. Do y'all remember the post, the thing that went viral a few days ago where they said Russell Westbrook, the video of Russell Westbrook signing jerseys in LA and he refused to sign the Lakers jersey? You remember the game when he came back as a Clipper and he dapped up everybody on the Lakers except LeBron James? He don't do that fake stuff. He doesn't do it. He's not doing it. And all of these LeBron apologists in media, these NBA players, I'm not talking about media members, these NBA players, they know it. They know it, but they won't say it. They'll tell you, oh, man, I really hate what's happening to Russ, man. I really hate what's happening to Russ. Why they treating Russ like this? I really hate well, you must not really hate it enough because you're not standing up for him all the way. If you really hate what's going on with Russ, speak your piece, bro. Don't give me no fake ass support. You know what's going on with Russ. You know what was going down, and y'all know that. Patrick Beverly. Oh, I don't like the way they treated Russell Westbrook. I don't like the way they treat. Like you don't know why. How me? I know, but you don't know. Y'all not willing to keep it a bean, but y'all frustrated that what happened to Russ. Let me read from this post here. I'm gonna show y'all the post, and then we're gonna get back into this article. Let me read this post for y'all one more again. Let me read this for y'all. Let me pull up the post again, and we may go through the article again. It said, and then we may go through the article. Russell Westbrook reportedly grew tired of LeBron's fake behavior during their time in LA. Let's continue on, folks. And I'm going to read the article for y'all. It says, LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Westbrook despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned, acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook, watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, I hate this fake bleep. I just can't do it. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron as inauthentic. Now, who is dumb enough in this live? Who is dumb enough in this live show? Because I know we got a few boo-boo the fools in here. Who is dumb enough to believe that other NBA players don't know this? Who's that dumb? Who's that dumb? Who's that dumb? Who is that dumb? Who? They all know it. So when I told y'all that I removed LeBron out of my top 5 because of his antics, now you know why. Now you know why. I can't deal with the antics, bro. And the craziest part is he's always sliming his teammates. Let's go through it. LeBron gets to Miami. When he first got there, they were dancing like they were going to win 10 championships. The moment things got bad, who became the scapegoat of the Miami Heat? Who? Who became the scapegoat of the Miami Heat? Was it not Chris Bosh? At any point in time throughout that period, did you see LeBron come and stand up and say anything about his teammate? No. Not even one time. He gets to Cleveland. Kevin Love became the scapegoat. Then Kyrie Irving wanted to leave. Why did Kyrie Irving want to leave? Well, it turns out the reason Kyrie Irving wanted to get traded was because of the same snake-ass shit he tried to do with Westbrook. Kyrie helped them win a championship. He hit one of the biggest shots in finals history just for him to find out that they were trying to trade him for Chris Paul. Kyrie found out and said, screw you. I want to trade. Then the moment Kyrie did that, the entire NBA media kicked in on Kyrie Irving. To the point, to show y'all how much of a greaseball this dude is, they turned on him to the point that when he became a net, LeBron stood his fight the power black ass up there because some of these LeBron fans like Machiavelli, whatever that dude name is, he be thinking LeBron some kind of black activist. My nigga, you lost. We all know the whispers. You're lost. You think he a black activist. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. So, Mr. Black Power, Mr. Fight the Power, what happened? When Kyrie went out there and was being attacked left, right, and center for something he never said, what did LeBron go do? What did Mr. Black Power go do? Let me know. Machiavelli, whatever your name is, what did he do? What did your Malcolm X do? Was he not the same one that threw Kyrie Irving under the bus and said you got to be careful for what you say, knowing damn well Kyrie Irving said nothing? That's what he said. He went out there and said all of that about Kyrie. All of that. Instead of saying, oh, man, I don't like what's seeing with Kyrie. I think it's best we kind of like understand. No. He started talking about what Kyrie Irving is doing is dangerous. Then we get to, what is it, AD and the coach. Westbrook and Vogel. They all get blamed for everything that happens with this dude. Everything. And now Russell Westbrook is keeping it a being like, yo, son, it's fake. And we all know it. They're saying, and I want to share this article with y'all. This is from CBS Sports. They're saying that Will Smith was supposed to come speak to the Lakers. Before he got there, LeBron and AD ran because they didn't want to hear from him. But then when the other players saw, like, yo, why are we meant to stay here to listen to Will Smith talk? But then he gets to leave. Darvin Ham said, go get those two and bring them back in. The two dudes that ran came back in. And LeBron spent the next 30 minutes asking Will Smith questions about all of his movies when knowing before he got there, he ain't even want to listen to him. Westbrook saw that and said, I'm tired of this fake, you know what? I'm tired of it. So all of these dudes, there's Russell Westbrook friends, these NBA dudes. Oh, you know, I don't like what's happening to Russell Westbrook, man. I don't like what's happening. Well, then say why. Why is it happening? I don't like the way the Lakers did it. Like as if the Lakers is just something flying in the sky. They know. How you won't believe how many NBA players that have podcasts, but none of them are going to keep it real. Only a few. They know. Even Patrick Beverly was up there screaming, I don't like how they did Russ. What happened with the Lakers? Like you don't know what happened with the Lakers. Let me read from this article real quick. It says Will Smith's appearance at the Lakers practice. Oh, hold up. We got a different article. This is from heavy.com. We got a different one. Hold on, let me read the super chat. It says Stephen A just blasted Braun for being fake on Melo's. Bro, we all know this. I was watching it. We all know Son is fake. It's a $3 bill. He fake. We know it. We know it. So let me read from this article. It says here, Russell Westbrook reportedly blasted LeBron James over fake behavior. Okay, no. It's just the same thing being said twice. Okay. So this is from the CBS Sports one. It said, let me get to the part where it said it. It says, according to Weitzman, this is the author of a new book, A Hollywood Ending, The Dream and Drama of the LeBron Lakers. This was published in The Ringer's detail how bad things got. It says, according to Weitzman, the two were barely on speaking terms coming into the 2023 season. After rumors, LeBron wanted to trade Russ for Kyrie Irving, and Westbrook's frustration of how LeBron went about his business in LA came to a head in the strangest of times, a Will Smith speaking appearance at the Lakers practice. Now listen to this. It says, but before, he said, prior to Will Smith coming to speak to the team, James and AD left. And Westbrook asked if the rest of the team could leave too. So let me break it down. Will Smith was coming to speak to the Lakers. LeBron and AD left. So Westbrook's sitting there like, yo, well, if they're leaving, can we leave too? He was informed by Patrick Beverley that that wasn't the case and that LeBron and AD got preferential treatment. That led to an argument. So Russ got tight with the Lakers. Like, yo, what the F is going on? Why are we staying here and these two dudes get to leave? It said that led to an argument, and eventually Darvin Ham brought James and Davis back in, and then Smith was brought in to speak. So let's go through it again. These dudes found out Will Smith was coming to speak to the Lakers. They tried to do the Pume. Okay? They tried to do the Pume. LeBron and AD tried to leave. They left. So Westbrook, seeing that, said, yo, if they're leaving, do we have to stay too? Patrick Beverley told Russell Westbrook, nah. They got preferential treatment. So Russ got tight with Darvin Ham and the Lakers. Like, yo, what the F are y'all doing? So Darvin Ham saw that and went to go get AD and LeBron to come back. They knew Will Smith was coming. They left. Let's continue on with the article. It says, when they all returned, Smith was greeted with smiles and daps. Smith talked to the players about his new movie, Emancipation. He talked about overcoming adversity. He cracked some jokes at his team's expense. Then he opened the floor to questions. LeBron was first. He had a question, he said. Smith answered. Then LeBron had another question, and another after that, and another after that, and another after that. On and on he went, stretching what was supposed to be a 30-minute session into nearly an hour. The same guy who was trying to leave is now quoting back movie lines and going through the guy's whole life story, one attendee recalled thinking. Seated in the third row, picking at a bowl of fruit, Westbrook watched in disbelief, shaking his head and rolling his eyes every time LeBron spoke. I hate this fake shit, Westbrook said to a teammate afterwards. As the Lakers gathered for a team photo, I just can't do it. That's what they said. They even got the post here from what do you know? Speaking of fake, about people calling LeBron fake, here we got another person calling LeBron fake. Stephen A. Smith calls LeBron out for being fake in public. What do you know? What do you know? I just got this one 15 minutes ago. What do you know? Son is a bozo. I've been trying to tell you this. Oh, man, why you don't like LeBron James? Because it is. I don't like him because it is. What does this one say? I don't like his ass. Not even a little bit. You do not understand the lengths this man would go to. This dates back more than a decade. I believe he's one way publicly and another way privately. Now, this is interesting because this is exactly what Russell Westbrook just said. Huh? Let's play the sound for y'all. We gonna roast and toast. LeBron fans, y'all gonna be having a long-ass night with me tonight. Pause. Y'all better hop off this live because it's getting ugly. I think LeBron is making a mistake going to war with Turo. I agree, but I don't give a fuck. Let him make the mistake. Let him make the mistake. Let's play what Stephen A. Smith said. Then we're going to get back to this pot roast. Let me play what he said.
LeBron, I don't like his not a little bit. You do not understand the links this man would go to. This dates back more than a decade. I believe he's one way publicly, he's another way privately. He might not be interviewed and he might not be quoted, but the things he says and the things he has said to people, it's gotten back to me. The things that he's tried to do, if it were up to him, I wouldn't be where I am today. It's some low. The day that he rolled up on me courtside, it was the day my contract was announced, that I had stayed with ESPN. Go back and look at the camera angles. I arrived there in the first quarter. He rolled up on me in the third quarter. This is 2025. We got technology everywhere. TNT is a nationally televised game. How is it we got one angle and the only angle you see was of him and his face, but you see the back of my peanut head? I know this, but I know a thing or two about camera angles. Let me get to LeBron. I don't like his not a little bit. You do not understand the links this man would go to. This dates back. I determine them half the time.
Okay. Now, Stephen A. Smith just said LeBron is fake. Let's get to what Russell Westbrook just said. Because people are going to say, oh, Stephen A. Smith, he hate. All right, cool. Stephen A. Smith is a hater. Let's get to what Russell Westbrook said. This is from The Ringer. Let me read it for y'all. It says, LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. Interesting. Let's continue on. During a Lakers event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Russell Westbrook, watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, I hate this fake bleep. I just can't do it. Let's continue on further. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron James as inauthentic. That's your man. This is your man. This is your man. This is your man. So I already told y'all. He's fake. So all of you dudes, they're running around here talking about, oh, LeBron is for that black power. This is why I can't take LeBron fans seriously when they talk about the black man and all of this nonsense. They're not serious people. They don't give a damn about the black man or nothing like that at all. All they care about is LeBron James. Period. Full stop. Because if these were fight the power brothers, they would have called out LeBron for how he tried to slime Kyrie Irving. When those comments came out about the time when he was a net, when he was being disciplined. There were no fight the power then. There were no black man power then. They only pull out that black card when they feel he's getting attacked. But when their fan base is attacking everybody else, there is no black power. It's only LeBron power. So now he's being called fake. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Now, let me get to the bigger part. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Hey, guys, let's try to get these likes up to 700 likes, guys. P. Diddy. P. Diddy just got drugged through the coals over the last almost 2 years. All right, P. Diddy. And some morons believe that the reason P. Diddy went through all of what he went through was because the government was really trying to stop some type of criminal. All right? They're trying to stop a criminal. So let's go after P. Diddy because we're trying to fight crime. But real people really know the reason P. Diddy got in trouble was because of what he started saying about his former partners, that vodka company. The minute he started going at those big boys out there in Britain, that Diageo that was owing him $2 billion, all of a sudden the entire apparatus closed in on his ass. Y'all thought the government will spend that kind of money for baby oil? Are you that stupid? No, let's go over it again. The government will spend that kind of money and put on that kind of show for baby oil. At the end of all of that, what you found was 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and we were discovering something. After all of that show that they put on, when it now came time to hand down the indictments, had nothing to do with the raid. Nothing. It was about trafficking and a RICO. And we're like, but what about all the other stuff you guys did and hitting his home in Miami and hitting his home in LA? What was all of that about? That was done to embarrass him. It was done to embarrass him and taint his image in the public, which it did. So much so that people thought that baby oil was illegal. Some fools. Some people actually thought you could go to jail for having baby oil. I'm not twerking for Diddy. I'm getting to a larger point. The point I'm making is when you start going against the big boys, all of a sudden stories start coming out. Ain't LeBron supposed to be trying to start his own team, his own league to compete with the NBA? Why all of a sudden now all of these stories are coming out? Why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden? Now they dropping multiple times a day. You think you're going to go against an entity that big, $100 billion entity, and you just going to go about it willy-nilly like that? You're living in a fantasy world. LeBron thinks he's bigger than who he is. Diddy thought so too. According to reports, Diddy was very, very arrogant. According to reports, he was very, 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 very arrogant. He thought he could be untouched. And that's where LeBron is. LeBron is, I'm a king. He actually believes it. You know how we have King Charles in London? In his mind, he believes he's a king. In his mind. In his mind, he believes that. And people with real money and real power, they're going to whip that ass. People with real money and real power, they're going to whip that ass. He's a peon compared to these guys. A peon compared to them. Against the people he's going to, he's a peon compared to them. A peon. Y'all think he a real king. No, he not. His former owner, Dan Gilbert, is worth about 30 Bs. 30 of them. 30 Bs. And he ain't even the richest one in the NBA. He not even the richest one. 30 Bs. 30 of them. You think LeBron just gonna come in here and stomp his feet and do all of this and do all of that, and I'm gonna create a league and we're gonna do all of this and we're gonna do all of that, and it's just gonna they just gonna sit back and watch it happen? Okay. Keep playing. Y'all thought stories didn't come out? You just wait. But let's get back to this fake ass, you know what? So we got the post here. Let me share the article. I only brought up the Diddy part to show y'all, no matter how big you think you are, they can bring you down. No matter, because the power that surrounds power is always the real power. I'll repeat it one more time for the fools in the back. The power that surrounds power is always the real power. I'll say it one last time. The power that surrounds power is the real one. And y'all, some of y'all LeBron fans think he got power. You about to find out. You about to find out. Let me share this comment, this post for y'all in the comment section. So it says, he says, makes no sense. Of course it don't make no sense because you don't understand it. Sit down, think on it for some days, and you understand what I mean. Anyway, it says, Russell Westbrook reportedly, okay, it don't make no sense. Let me break it down to you, bro. Who has the power, a king or his army? Who has the power? A king or a leader is only as powerful as the people following him are loyal to him. If they're not loyal to you, you have no power. You have a title, but you have no power. Never forget that. Never. Maybe that will break it down to you. Let me continue on what I'm saying. What was said here. Russell Westbrook reportedly grew tired of LeBron's fake behavior during their time in LA. LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Westbrook despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook, watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, "I hate this fake bleep. I just can't do it." Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron as inauthentic. This is what they're saying. And now you're going to have his fans in the comment section crying like somebody's attacking him. Why don't y'all go defend Russell Westbrook? He says you don't. This is Scott. He says you don't mess with the power structures, money. Nah, these some of these people don't. I don't understand what these guys. So some of these guys don't. They seem to be confused. Like I'm lost. You ever seen a government coup before? How you think that would? Like I don't have time to be wasting time on those dumbass LeBron fans who can't understand basic information that I'm giving y'all. So you heard what he said. Son is a bozo. Then, not too long after that, after he got called being fake, he says this. We just got this from Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith calls out LeBron for being fake in public. What are we doing here? And this is from this account. This is from a LeBron James account. Let me play it for y'all.
Let me get to LeBron. I don't like his not a little bit. You do not understand the links this man would go to. This dates back more than a decade. I believe He's one way publicly, he's another way privately. You know, he might not be interviewed and he might not be quoted, but the things he says and the things he has said to people, it's gotten back to me. The things that he's tried to do, if it were up to him, I wouldn't be where I am today. It's some low. The day that he rolled up on me courtside, it was the day my contract.
And I feel like what's being said here is what a lot of NBA players know. But a lot of them are not going to. A lot of them are not going to keep it a bean. A lot of them. I think what Russell Westbrook said, everybody knows. But a lot of them are not going to keep it a bean. A lot of them, because some of them are looking for a new podcast deal, how to get put on, or whatever it is. And Carmelo Anthony defended LeBron throughout that interview because that's his man. Whatever, he's supposed to do that. But I don't know him. I don't know LeBron James. I don't know him. He ain't my man. I ain't got to defend him. My man's in him. I ain't got to defend him. So when you saw Russell Westbrook not dap him up, he's saying son is fake. He went and got people like Dave McMenamin to go write articles. Go on ESPN and called the guy a locker room vampire. You don't know where that came from? Does Dave McMenamin play for the Lakers? So how would he know what they feel in the locker room unless it came from somebody in the locker room? Unless it came from somebody in the locker room. Bro, that's not a channel. Don't quote that lame-ass MF on this channel, man. That's not a channel. That's just a computer screen with a window in it. That's not a channel. And a voice that comes out of it. That's not a channel. But what has happened now is Laker fans have seen through his nonsense. That's what's happened. Laker fans have seen through his nonsense, and now he's giving the Laker fans the ultimate middle finger on his way out. He said, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play. I'll show up in December. Just mail in the entire season because I want to be petty. Laker fans can't wait to get him out of LA fast. They want him gone as early as last year. Laker fans want him gone. Laker fans. The only people left defending LeBron are Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Melo, and D Wade. That's it. Everybody else knows, but nobody gonna say nothing. And the part that kills me is they didn't call independent guys like myself nobodies. We're nobodies that say the truth. We're nobodies, but we say the truth. So what does that say about the somebodies who don't? Unless they believe people are so stupid. Everybody else is so stupid, but they so smart. We're the nobodies, but we tell the truth. Somebody say you're a nobody. Bro, I guess so. You over here watching a ghost. You watching nobody. I don't know how you do it. You said they fake. They are fake. They are fake. At the end of the day, it's all a brotherhood, bro. At the end of the day, they can say whatever they want to say. It's a brotherhood. Nobody going out nobody else. The same stuff they complain about people in the media is the same thing they doing. Oh, the media is protecting their own. That's exactly what they're doing. Man, I'm so matter of fact. Anyway, you said get up Charles Kendrick Perkins too. Kendrick Perkins don't know if he want to beef with LeBron or not. I don't know what's up with him. Riz said, do you think it's the Lakers dropping these stories about LeBron? He's been getting a lot of negative I don't think LeBron has been getting negative stories. I don't think LeBron is getting negative stories. That's the whole point. I don't think any of what's being said is negative. I don't think so. I think everything that's being said is just information. It's information. It's the truth. And if the truth looks negative, then that means that it's a dirty truth. It's just information. It's just information. Do you think the Lakers? I think the Lakers are done, or like not even done. You know when something is like in your rear view mirror? I don't think LeBron is a factor in the Lakers' mindset anymore. He said, Dreamers Pro, why you always bro? I ain't got no time for these. I ain't got no time for these dudes talking about clickbaiting. I ain't got no time for y'all, man. Yo, this Dorian, bro, son. I look like Mr. Yo, ask your moms how my head look, bro. Go ask your moms, like, yo, how you worried about my ask your moms what she think about my head, bro. Bro, you're a clown, bro. You talking about praising him. I did a video giving him his props. I had him in my top five for God knows how long. What are you exposing? Like, go take a bath and go to sleep. What are you exposing? Nah, hey yo, Dorian, call your get your moms on the live, man. Dorian Gray, get your moms on the live. Ask her, yo, how Charles' head look? She might shock you and tell you I'm your pops. Anyway, nah, she may shock you and let you know I'm your pops. You may not know. You may have some displaced emotional trauma against me. You may not know I'm your pops. You may not know. You may not know. You may not know. You say go take a bath and go to sleep. Yeah, take a bath and go to sleep, bro. These FYF dudes, I know who they are. I know one dude did a video. Whose show was he on? He was on a what is it? The Cockroach Room channel. He was on a Cockroach Room. So he went to this channel, the Cockroach Room. And some dude, I don't know where he from, some dude from California. I don't know where he was at. Yeah, Charles, we gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get at you, bro. I'm gonna get at you, man. I'm gonna get at you. Yeah. You pull up. You know, this type of pull up, bro. Pull up. We got you, bro. Pull up. I'm like, yo, what is going? I'm like, yo, what is going on? Pull up. Come. I think he's from Oakland or something. Come and see me in Oakland, wherever the hell it was. I said, okay, well, before I do that, since I don't know your address, let me give you mine. Come to Nigeria. Nah. We ain't coming to Nigeria. Come to where I'm at. Why do people always be inviting you to where they at, like as if you can't invite them to where you at, where I'm at? Like, I'm confused. I told him, come see me. Nah, we ain't coming over there. Nah. We ain't coming over there. It's funny until they finally get, yo, here you go. You see? They making threats. What's your name? Let me see this dude's name, bro. What's his name? Hold on. Let me see your name. Hey, yo, hold up. 1 second. You talking wild crazy. Let me take a picture of your name real quick, bro. Raymond LeBeau. You talking crazy. 1 second, y'all. Let me see who this dude is. Nah, Raymond, staying alive. You Suge Knight, right? Let me see. Raymond, staying alive, bro. Raymond, staying alive. Don't leave. Staying alive. Keep popping your shit. Staying alive. Where your name at? Raymond. Keep popping your shit, bro. Keep staying. No. Keep popping your shit. Say your name again. Let me see your name. Raymond Lobo. Loubouh. Bouh. Lobo. I can't find this dude. Oh, that must be a fake name. No, I don't be liking all of that. You over here saying crazy stuff in other people's names. Like, bro, didn't you turn on Bron to Charles? I don't know what he's talking. Charles, don't worry about these cockroaches, man. Ain't nobody tripping over these dudes, man. Russell Westbrook is a loser. Rhonda LeBron is done, and you are right about you don't want to retire because the truth and performing drugs are coming out. They about to show LeBron who ball says Westbrook is definitely better than LaFake, stat pattern clown, internet gang. I'm telling you, these internet gangs, I'm not a gangster. I'm just here talking sports. I'm just here talking sports, bro. I'm not no what do you call it? I'm not no stick up kid and nothing like that. I'm just talking sports. That's all I'm doing. I'm not no I'm laying nothing down and I'm none of that. But at the same time, these dudes acting like tough guys on the internet. Come on, knock it off, man. We just up here talking sports, man. Like if you want to show how thugged out you are, this will not be the place to do it. If you so thugged out, go outside and go walk up to a real end and be popping your bleep and see what happens. Don't come to me talking basketball, want to be fronting like you some type of thug or something. Bro, we talking sports here. Maybe you have some misplaced aggression that you want to play somewhere else. This is not the place. We're talking basketball. Okay? We're talking basketball. Please, let's keep it sports and friendly. Ain't nobody up here fighting or doing nothing like that. You know, and real gangsters ain't gonna be doing none of this stuff that you saying. So just knock it off, man. Just knock it all the way off. Love the content. Shout out to Spurs fan 512. I'm planning to come to Nigeria and Ghana. I have family there. You're definitely going to enjoy yourself, man. He said clickbait. Up. He said clickbait. We got to do it. We got to do it to him. He said clickbait. Here we go. Let me pull it up. What to say? What does that say? Russell Westbrook reportedly grew tired of LeBron. Why would I clickbait this? Why would I clickbait? I have nothing to clickbait here. So my thing is, I wonder if more stories like this are going to come out. Because I believe that, and shout out to Too Raw for TV, LeBron is making a mistake going at all of these media guys. And Stephen A. Smith is petty. Stephen A. Smith is petty. And I don't think you want to make an enemy out of people like people that are petty. Petty people with power, they can get at you. They can get at you. Skip Bayless is also petty. You saw what he did to Russell Westbrook. And speaking about Skip Bayless for one quick second, before I let y'all go. Did y'all hear the video of Skip Bayless criticizing Travis Hunter for, what did he say? Travis Hunter was getting baptized. And he said that him getting baptized, I think it was in the morning of a game day, shows that he's not serious. What? What? For getting baptized? I can understand if you said, oh, they caught him at, I don't know what the diet is of an NFL player. They caught him at IHOP wolfing down 10 pancakes or something. Or, oh, he was seen out in a strip club the night before. I don't know. The guy went to go get baptized before a game. What's next? You're not serious about football because you go to church before the game? What's next? Somebody says Skip used to love T. Bro, I was so confused by that because then Skip turned around, oh, I love Jesus and all of this. So I'm like, I'm confused. The guy is giving his life to God. And you're telling me that he's unfocused because he decided to go get baptized? What? Like, what was Skip just bored and looking for something to say? If anything, you should be applauding him. I don't know, man. Skip, that one actually lost me because I don't even understand the point he was trying to make with that one. He said, bro said you ain't got time to be washing away your sins. Skip is confused. Skip is a goofy. Skip just trying to stay in the news. I guess so, man. Skip just probably trying to stay in the news because that was an insane comment. Like insane. Like insane to say something like that. Like I don't even get it. Like I can understand if it was something you do every Sunday. The guy just went to go get baptized. And from my understanding, I think he's still suited up. So what's the issue? His mind isn't on football. His mind is on trying to get to heaven. And you're mad about it. So therefore what? He should be more focused on football than get into heaven? He said he sounded like you. Yeah, because I criticized LeBron James for getting baptized on Sunday, right? Come on, knock it off, man. Come on, knock it off. Skip is the Lord of hot takes. Skip doesn't have a lot. I don't understand what that take was about. Skip and Gil belong to each other. He said LeBron hates real ninjas. That's why he didn't go to Kobe's funeral. Well, speaking of going to Kobe's funeral, Pablo Torre, Mr. Torre, Mr. Find Out, he said he didn't go to his memorial service. So apparently he did not go. Apparently he did not go. Why he didn't go? Well, you go ask LeBron. I don't know why. Skip trying to go viral to get his viewership going. He did it for a show. He shouldn't play with God. I don't know what was on Skip Bayless's mind when he said that. LeBron gets baptized with a bottle of wine. With a bottle of wine before the game. King of the flop. Yeah, he do a lot. La idiot. Who else? Let me just read through a few more comments before we get up out of here. You would have stopped. Bro, Woody. What is the problem? Woody, what is the problem? You and the other guy, Dorian. My son Dorian. What is the problem? Like, allow me to live. Like, just allow me to. These guys, bro. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know where to get the time to come to he said LeBron got baptized by Diddy oil. I can't wait for the PTFO episode of Clutch Sports. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. Oh, no, Hunter did it for a show. Okay, he did it for a show. But was it a real baptism? I don't know. He said King Arthur couldn't pull LeBron's junk out the Woody's. Whoa. Okay. He said Dorian be hating for free and ticket stubs back. He said, Dreamers Pro, you know the type of people you're dealing with. Bro, like I don't know what's going on here. He said, you phony, bro. That's phony about what? You don't even know me. Phony about what? Woody, did I go to school with you? Woody, what's your full name? Did I go to school with you? He said, you phony. I don't even know this dude. Did we go to school? Like, I'm confused. I don't even know where I met this guy from. He said, start a call-in show so I can debate these clowns. Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing our first live show next week, Friday, October 31st. Our first live show, not like this one that y'all watching right now, our first one. So make sure y'all tap into that. I don't know how it's going to go. But we're going to give it a shot. It's going to be a little bit weird for me, but we're going to give it a shot. So make sure y'all it's going to be something like Gil's Arena Live, like a live show. So make sure y'all check that one out. He said he's spitting facts. Once LeBron retires, sports media will be healed. Russ is not real. He wears yo. I might even get into that. You must have took Woody girl, bro. I don't know this dude. I don't know who he is. Bro. I don't know who he is. Anyway, guys, we've been on here for about an hour, man. We got some more content dropping a little bit later, but appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. He said, at LeBron, seen that. Oh, my God, damn. So, before I let y'all go, man, these LeBron fans need prayers. Y'all need some serious redemption. Let me see if I can find this video here. Because these dudes feel like they exposing something. Let me see if I can find this video for y'all. Videos, oldest videos. Let me see if I can find this video for y'all. I think LeBron James. I want to show it to y'all. Okay. So, these fools here have been running behind me because they feel like they are exposing something. And I'm going to show y'all the video. It's a video that we did 6 years ago. Look at the video here. 6 years ago, the legend of LeBron James, what makes him an all-time great? I didn't say what made him a GOAT or nothing. Then I want y'all to see how many videos we talked about other people. The next video, Russell Westbrook. No. Hold on. Where's the next one? Michael Jordan, the ultimate winner. The top 5 great shooting guards. Allen Iverson, the king of the NBA crossover. Hold on a second. Shaquille O'Neal, the most unstoppable force in NBA history. Kawhi Leonard, right? All of these different videos. Kevin Durant, the Brooklyn Knight returns. Kobe Bryant. So these fools went to my oldest video and pulled up a video of me giving LeBron props. I never said he was the GOAT or nothing like that. 6 years ago. And in their mind, I'm a LeBron fan because I did that. Forgetting to point out that I did it for other players. Here go another one. Stephen Curry, the greatest shooter of all time. What are we talking about? Like, we did videos about everybody. But in their minds, they are like exposing me. It's just crazy to me. Kyrie Irving, never underestimate the heart of a champion. Vince Carter, the greatest dunker in NBA history. James Harden is James. Like, come on, what are we talking about? But they feel like, oh, we got him now, bro. Oh, we got you now, Dreamers Pro. Come on, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Like, enough is enough. And at that time, I was following basketball as a fan. I wasn't following it like covering it every single day. So I didn't know all the antics of this dude. Y'all making it seem like I wrote LeBron is the GOAT. And I was doing videos of saying LeBron is the GOAT. And then now all of a sudden I'm switching it up because they're trying to get to the point of, oh, the reason that you're hating on LeBron is to make money and give you. Okay, so what about FYF? Why are they not getting no money? What about GOAT James Kingdom? Imagine calling your channel GOAT James Kingdom. What about them? How come they not getting no money? What about the locker room? All of that twerking he be doing. Why he ain't getting no money doing it? What about all of these other twerking ass LeBron channels? Why they not getting no money? If that's the way, if LeBron is the way to the bag, why they not doing it? He says, where's the video of hating on Steph? Do Stephen Curry be doing sucker shit on a weekly basis? I'm asking you, does he? Does he? Does he? You asking about other guys. Nobody moves like this dude. Nobody. But y'all trying to make it seem like I'm making stuff up, like people are being unfair to him. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. All of these people, they got twerking it up in media, rubbing honey all over their bodies at night. All of these dudes. Y'all want me too. I'm good. I'm not going to be a LeBron fan. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm not doing it. Come on, like, knock it off. Y'all trying to get everybody to rub honey on their titties. I'm good. Anyway, man, I'm out, man. I'm talking too much over here. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. We got to be on the lookout for other channels. He says, Charles, but stop calling others grifters. Who are the others that I'm calling grifters? Stop calling. Who are the others that I'm calling? The only person I call a grifter is Stephen A. Smith, which he is. Who's the other person? Who is the others? I call Stephen A. Smith a grifter, which he is. Who else am I calling a grifter? He's a grifter, and I'm not taking it back. He is a bloody grifter, period, end of story. He said, what he is, Nick Wright? He must be. He must be. He said, you are what? Grifting for? What am I grifting towards? Steph didn't change bleep. He's a bum. Hey, I'm out, man. I'm going to catch y'all later, man. I'm out.